chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Avisail Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup and the pitch. Yulieski Gurriel checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. Lead things off here in the box.
Designated hitter, Gerard Dyson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a looper to left. Seager backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The next 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding in, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away and then comes back with a two-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Domingo Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
96 miles an hour. That's
in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
High pop-up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel in foul ground, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Royals.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Murphy.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
No strike.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. Runner goes. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Oh, right there, Matt. He had the perfect pitch, a fastball away, and he's trying to drop the drag bunt down that direction. He just didn't get it down.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There goes the runner. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Chopped in front of home plate. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Mike.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Evan Longoria is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0 from the stretch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So stepping in, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no... Striding into the box, Torres. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. On the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. At the plate, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing on a little tapper. That winds up foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning comes. So here is Avi. Garcia.
Right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful.
Ball two. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Line to the right side. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line toward right center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defense. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses inside 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1, and now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And over to third now is the runner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit at third. Taken in by Longoria. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up
and he's into second safely with a stolen base.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Bogaerts is on his way home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Ready for another shot now. Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting. First baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4. Into the box, Domingo Santana. And a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Domingo Santana.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Ready now, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman.
Softly hit out to short. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Trout is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Now to the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll start things out. Bruce Rondon. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. At the plate, Jose Reyes, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
First baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Way out in front. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run down a bullet.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Reds. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now. George Springer. Jerry Familia answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Ready with the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid